I'm going to warn you in advance, this next story is incredibly disturbing, and we have a clip that goes with it too. So in January, police in St. Paul, Minnesota were called to the Skyway in the First National Bank building because somebody was loitering. So police came up to a black man named Chris Lally, who was just sitting down, minding his business, actually waiting to pick up his kids from school, and they said to him, you're coming with us. So, naturally, he was like, okay, I don't understand what's going on here. This doesn't really make any sense. And as he has a right to do under Minnesota law, he refused to give the officer his name because he didn't know what was going on. He didn't know why they were being so aggressive and why they were demanding him to do stuff and why they demanded he come with them. So look, he complied, but he did what was his legal right when he said, I don't feel comfortable giving you my information. I'm not going to give you my name because I didn't do anything, right? So then this happened.
So what's your business with me right now?
I want to find out who you are and what the problem was.
There is no problem. That's the thing.
So talk to me. Let me know.
And let you know.
You can be on your way.
Why do I have to let you know who I am? Who I am isn't the problem.
Because that's what police do when they get called.
Well, I don't have to let you. Well, I know my rights. First off. Secondly, I don't have to let you know who I am if I haven't broken any laws. I told him, I'm going to New Horizons to pick up my kids at 10 o'clock. I was sitting there for 10 minutes, fully, like not before he walked up to me or anything. He walked up to me a minute after and got irate with me. So first off, that's a public area, and if there's no sign that doesn't say this is a private area, you can't sit here, no one can tell me I can't sit there. If that's the case, then I can't sit here. The problem is I'm black. That's the problem. No, it really is, because I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not sitting there with a group of people. I'm sitting there by myself. Not causing a problem with anyone. There isn't a sign that says this is a private area, you can't sit here. Therefore, you cannot tell me I can't sit there if I'm not doing anything wrong. What's going on, brother?
What's going on?
I got to go get my kids. No. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
You're going to go to jail then.
No, wait.
You're going to go to jail.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Hold on.
Can you
hold
please?
On.
No, come on, brother.
Hold on, I'm not here to argue. I'm not your brother.
This is assault. Can you please?
Hold on. I'm not here to argue with you.
Wrong, sir.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, can you please
Put
not
your hands
do
behind
this?
your back.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Put your hands behind your back.
Come on, really? I got to go get my kids.
Put your hands behind your back, otherwise it's going to get ugly.
What do you need from me?
I told you.
Can you have him let me go?
And identify you so we can settle what happened.
I haven't done anything wrong.
I told you what I wanted initially.
And
so we could settle all
Put your hands
this.
behind your back.
Started to.
Right now, I haven't done anything
get
wrong.
tased.
Please, no, don't do this. Please, no.
Put your hands behind your back.
Go the program.
Put your hands behind your back. Turn around.
Can somebody help me? That's my kids right there. My kids are right there.
Yeah, put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. Don't choke me. I have asthma, sir.
Well, you're
I'm
going to
not
get
doing
tased.
anything. I'm not doing
You're going to get
anything.
tased.
I'm not. Ow! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! I'm not doing anything. Can you stop, please? Someone help me!
That's a stomach-churning video. They tased him. Then they charged him with trespassing, disorderly conduct, and obstructing the legal process. Now, when this story was released to the media, because he had the wherewithal to record it when they forced him to come with them, right? They immediately dropped the charges. The police department did. Because they have no case. See, that's the thing. If there was even an outside chance that they had a case against him, they would have done it. They would have continued. They wouldn't have dropped the charges. But they had to, because they clearly have no case, and this video is clear. It shows police abuse. Now, I already told you the situation that led up to that, but the parts that are so stunning to me, where the guy, the male cop, walks right up to him and says, "You're going to jail." But it was clear at that point in time he did nothing. The worst thing he did, okay, you could argue maybe is loitering, but even that, not really. So You just walk up. You're going to jail. Why? You can't just arrest anybody because they dared to have a conversation with you about how you're not treating them fairly. And then when he said, "What's going on, brother?" and the guy said, "I'm not your brother." That was one of the first things he said, "I'm not your brother." So the cop had an attitude right away. And also, I don't know if you noticed, the cop immediately put his hands on the guy. Oh, what? Because you're wearing blue and you wear a badge, that makes it better than if you're just a regular dude that's doing that? No, the sequence of events that led up to you doing that makes it clear to me that you're the one that's breaking the law here. You're the one that's breaking the law. And look, we have to call it like it is, man. We have to state the reality here. I know, because I am a white dude, that doesn't happen to white dudes. Okay? Especially, look, I wear my jacket, right? I got my dress shirt on. If I had a nice clean shave, I don't right now. But if I, look somewhat presentable, if I'm sitting there, okay, minding my business, and a police officer comes up to me and says, the same sequence of events unfolds as happened with him, and even if I said, I'm not comfortable giving you my name because I didn't do anything and state law is that. And he said, look, I know my rights. So he's telling them, I know the law. You can't force me to do that. There's no way that they would have done that to me. There's no way that they would have done that to me. Why? Because they think, oh, well, he might have some power. You don't know. Maybe he works on Wall Street. Maybe he makes $700,000 a year. Maybe he works in the fucking mayor's office as an aide. Maybe he owns a couple small businesses. Maybe he's somebody in the society that donates to politicians. Maybe he knows the police chief. Maybe this. So all these things, if they're afraid of power, okay? But when it's a black dude minding his business, they don't treat him with the same level of respect. It jumps. They escalate the situation immediately. If you talk back at all, even if you ask the question, why are you doing this? Immediately he's resisting. Like, the dude was clearly talking rationally. He was clearly he was saying, look, I want to explain to you, I'm sitting there waiting for my kids. I was minding my business. You came up to me. Let's talk here about, you're the one that's in the wrong. I didn't do anything. But they still immediately, you're not my brother. The guy immediately puts his hands on him. You're going to jail when there's no reason at all to bring him to jail. It's gross. It's disgusting. And look, if I'm in any position of authority or power where I have control over that department, I'm sorry, man, but they're at least getting suspended. I might even bring the guy up on charges, the male officer up on charges, because you don't do that. You don't do that. What police need to understand in the United States of America, and I get it, they're not all bad. That's ridiculous, right? A lot of them do a very good job and they mean very well, right? But what they need to understand is that you're not special. You're not special. And snap out of this idea that it's us versus them, me versus you. Stop that bullshit. It says on your cars to protect and serve. Motherfucker, they're talking about us. They're talking about all the American people. Okay, not ones you like, not ones that you prefer over other ones. You shouldn't be harsher on certain people because of how they look or how they act, right? You have to be more rational. You have to de-escalate the situation, and you have to take your emotions out of it. It's so clear that cop that walked in at the end, he's emotional, right? He's knee-jerk reacting. He's acting all visceral emotion. You spoke back to me. I'm going to show you because I have a fucking badge. But you're the problem. You're the one breaking the law. You're the asshole. How do you not get that? Look in the fucking mirror. Be objective. Try to hold yourself to the same standard that you would hold other people to.